video of St. Michael's Cathedral, which is in Bridgetown. Once again, starting from the Queen's Park, North Gate, which is also referred to as the Nelson Gate. So this is Queen's Park here in Bridgetown. The Nelson Gate here looking up towards Buckner Street. So St. Michael's Cathedral is in Bridgetown, Barbados. This is the entrance to the Constitution River, taxi and minibus terminal here. This is leading back to the Central Bank of Barbados. And this is St. Michael's Road in Bridgetown. And this is the #1 beauty supplies here in this purple building, where the Fort Royal garage used to be. Fort Royal garage wasn't there. It was the agent for the Mitsubishi vehicles in Barbados. Now this is St. Michael's Road in Bridgetown. So I will do a walk tour around St. Michael's Cathedral in Bridgetown. Yes, this. So I will do a video of St. Michael's Cathedral. This is St. Michael's Road in Bridgetown. And this is the Cathedral Church of St. Michael's and All Angels here. I will show you guys inside the church first, and then take you back into the cemetery. Again, similar to St. John Parish Church, this church has tombs under our feet. Of many famous Barbadians. So I'm inside the St. Michael's and All Angels Cathedral, which is in Bridgetown. This is the pipe for the organ. And this is one of the largest organs in the Americas. And this is the baptismal font here. So I will start from the back of the church and come up. This is the history of the church here. The first building was consecrated in the year 1665 and accommodated 3,000 worshippers. The building was destroyed by the hurricane of 1780. The present church was completed in 1789. Was damaged by the hurricane of 1831 but not demolished. The Lady Chapel is the new extension eastward from the high altar and was consecrated in 1938. The present cathedral seats about 1,600 persons. So I will start from here and come up. As I said before, under our feet are some burial vaults as well. So people are buried under here. So this is the head Anglican church, the chief church in Barbados. So where I came to just now is the southern gate. You can see some sculptures on the wall as well. I will give you a little bit of tales from the tombs when I am finished with inside the church. I will show you guys the keyboard from the organ. This is the organ console here. This is the keyboard here, where the keys are for the organ. Even under the organ is a tomb as well. So this is the 4-manual organ from J. Walker and Sons. This organ was played by two famous organists before this present one, Gerald Hudson from 1921 to 1974 and John Fletcher from 1974 to 1993. A memorial to Gerald Hudson, born the 30th of October 1897 in Lancashire, England, organist and choirmaster of this Cathedral of St. Michael and All Angels from 1921 to 1974, organist emeritus from 1974 to 1975, and died 15th of January 1975. This tablet is erected in his memory by his ever thankful choristers. This is the altar. You can see the bishop's throne from here, stained glass window, and the Lady Chapel, and so on. So this is the church that have the bishop ordination ceremonies, and they have the installation of priests, or the ordination of priests. This will be the church to hold this event or any other big event. A brief history of the organist, the list of all the organists that played at this church from 1701 to present. The present organist is John Bryan. This is the brass eagle lectern here. So this church was famous for the priest, the dean, Howard Critchlow, who was the dean of this cathedral for 28 years, from 1972 to 2000. The pulpit here. So I will give you guys a little bit of details from the tombs, from the St. Michael's and All Angels Cathedral. So I will start from the southern end of the cemetery. First of all, I will show you guys this plaque first, in memory of His Excellency Major General Sir Evan J. Murray MacGregor, Baronet, Chief of the Clan Gregor, Governor of Antigua in 1832, Governor and Commander-in-Chief of the Leeward Islands from 1833 to 1836, of Barbados from 1836 to 1841. He died in 1841. He is buried in this cathedral in the vault of Alexander Irvine, founder of Freemasonry in this island. This tablet is placed by the Gregor Clan Writer Society. So this is the southern gate facing St. Michael's Road. You see the Taylor Cycle Center. And this is the grave, this is the cemetery here. As I said before, they do not bury people in this cemetery anymore. They bury people on the opposite side of the, they bury people at Westbury Cemetery or any other cemetery, but not in this cathedral. First of all, this is the grave of Sir Hugh Worrell Springer, who is a national hero of Barbados. And he was the Governor General of Barbados from the 24th of February 1984 until the 30th of April 1990. So Hugh Springer was born the 22nd of June 1913 and died the 14th of April 1994. He was the Governor General of Barbados and he is a national hero. His wife Dorothy, Lady Dorothy D. Springer, is also laid in the cemetery with him. She was born the 16th of June 1916 and died the 11th of July 2015. After Gittins Connell, New Clark. The grave of the Pierce families. Yes guys, all inside, all the cathedral. So we head to the northern gate now. So this is back inside the cathedral again. We head to the northern gate. Some more tombs under our feet. We head to the northern gate now, where I will show you more tombs. Hello, hello. So, this was the grave of Sir Gilbert Thomas Gilbert Carter and his wife Gertrude Carter, who was responsible for the layout of Queen's Park, which is just up the road here in Bridgetown, right here, where I started the video from. She was the layout of Queen's Park, and she was responsible for the layout of Queen's Park and the layout of the Lara Court, where the Prime Minister lives now. It was named after a Lara in Nigeria. But she and her husband is buried here. A brief history of Sir Gilbert Thomas Gilbert Carter, who was the Knight Commander of the Most Distinguished Order of St. Michael and St. George. Born in Topsham, Devon in 1848. He entered the Royal Navy in 1864, became Treasurer of the Gold Coast in 1879, Administrator of the Gambia in 1888, Governor of Lagos in 1890, of Bahamas in 1898, and of Barbados in 1904, which island he so loved that he returned here to make his home when his official career was over, dying on the 19th of January 1927 at a Lara Court. Adams grave, this is the grave of one of our national heroes as well, so Grantley Herbert Adams, who is a national hero, who was the founder of the Barbados Labour Party in 1938. He was the leader of the government. First of all, he was born in 1898 on the 28th of April, and he died in November 1971. November 1971. He was the leader of the government and Premier of Barbados from 1946 to 1958, and Prime Minister of the West Indies from 1958 to 1962, and his wife Grace Adams is also interred in this cemetery. Tom Adams was the father of Grantley Adams, who was Barbados' second Prime Minister. Grantley Adams was Barbados' second Prime Minister. He also laid to rest in this churchyard. And Grantley Adams was the one who invented the Bridgetown port in 1961. And from here you can see the Central Bank of Barbados as well. So Grantley Adams is laid to rest here. And I will come back this way and show you the grave of Tom Adams, who is Grantley Adams' son. Skeet, Edward Buffett Skeet. As I said before, they do not bury people in the cemetery here in the St. Michael's Cathedral anymore. They bury them on the opposite side now. Wait, they bury them at the cemetery or any other burial ground, but they do not bury people here unless they have a boy grave, or they will have to be a long-standing member. As you can see, the cemetery is full. This is the grave of Tom Adams, whose real name is John Michael Jeffrey Manningham Adams. But in Barbados, they usually refer to him as Tom Adams, who was the Prime Minister for 9 years, from 1976 to 1985. Tom Adams was the son of Grantley Adams and Lady Adams, Grace Adams. Tom Adams was born in September in 1931, and he died on the 11th of March 1985. Tom Adams was the second Prime Minister after the Right Excellent Earl Walton Barrow, who was also a national hero, and he was the father of independence. Earl Barrow led us into independence on the night of the 30th of November 1966 at the Garrison Savannah. Tom Adams, when he was the Prime Minister, he is the one who invented the Spring Garden Highway, which is now the Mazaguana Highway, which runs just off of town up until the bottom of University Hill, leading to the West Coast. Tom Adams created that highway in the early 80s, between 81 and 83. And he also invented the ABC Highway, the main highway now running from the airport, which will connect you back down to the bottom of University Hill, which will be connecting to Spring Garden Highway. Tom Adams invented the ABC Highway in the 80s, but sadly he did not live to see the highway completed. Tom Adams died in 1985, and the ABC Highway was completed by 1989. That ABC Highway is pretty long, running from the airport in Christchurch to the south, to the University of the West Indies at KFA campus to the west. Tom Adams also invented the Central Bank of Barbados over here in the 80s as well. When he was Prime Minister, he invented it. It can also be referred to as the Tom Adams Financial Center or the Central Bank of Barbados. And he also created the Freehold Tenantries Act, Plantation Tenantries Act, and he also introduced free bus fares on the government buses, transport buses, when he was Prime Minister. And he also created the Grantley Adams. He also built the new airport on its present site, and he named it after his father, the Grantley Adams International Airport. Oh, the cathedral here. I'm not leaving the cathedral of St. Michael's and our angels here in Bridgetown, Barbados. You can see the Masonic Lodge here, the former Masonic Lodge building, which was originally the Harrison's Free School, which was established in 1733. The Harrison's College School was here first, and And then the Masonic Lodge moved in here afterwards. Nobody the property of the central bank, which is known as Exchange, a place of mystery and discovery. And this is the Central Bank of Barbados here, under the Tom Adams Financial Center. And this is the Cathedral Church of St. Michael and All Angels. So thank you guys for watching now. I do have a blessed evening.